Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Janae, aka YayorNayyy. Thank you for joining me again for another episode of Self-Care Sunday. In this episode, we'll be talking about protecting your space. Let's play a little game. What do all these things have in common? Basketball, soccer, hockey, driving in a driving lane, teachers. Some of these things might not relate right off the bat, but if you think about it deeply, all of these things have boundaries. Have you ever asked yourself, what are your boundaries? In life, we definitely have to set boundaries in how we allow people to treat us, how we put ourselves out there for the world. Protecting your space is all about what you allow into literally your own space, into your life, into your brain, into your body. You have control, you are in control of what those things are and how they can impact you, short term or long term. Remember last week when we talked about truth? Truth, I think, is a big part of self-care, as I stated in last week's video, and truth is going to probably roll over in just about every other self-care video. But to stay here and present where we are talking about protecting your space, being truthful with what hurts us or harms us is a part of protecting your space. You have to be honest with yourself about the relationships that you allow yourself to be in, the friendships that you allow yourself to involve in, your workload, all of that. Protecting your space is about being aware of the effects that these daily activities and daily interactions have on our life and how they play in our holistic well-being, our, again, mental, physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being. If you find that simple things like maybe not getting along in a friendship or a relationship or having a heavy workload is wearing you out in those 4 areas of your well-being, then you're gonna have to take some accountability on your part and pull yourself away from those things that are beginning to harm you. We all have the ability to foresee a lot of events that happen into our lives. Unless you're totally oblivious to a lot of things, sometimes we just like to be naive, but for the most part, we can see things before they actually happen. We have to be more in tune with how things are playing out in front of us, how people are talking about us when we are there, when we're not there, and again, what's going on with the self, because once you figure out that this might not be healthy for me, what are you going to do to prevent heartbreak? What are you going to do to prevent a headache? What are you going to do to prevent lack of eating, lack of sleep? All those things that you need in your daily life functions. What are you going to do to stop those things, or at least minimize the impact that it has onto your life and do something that is more positively impactful? Think of yourself living in your own box, your own room, something with 4 walls or 4 areas. Again, boundaries. Are you going to let negative energy that you see right in front of you come into your space? You have to shamelessly set boundaries and be confident in doing that. Sometimes, yes, you might hurt the other person, but it's okay, because at the end of the day, you're not hurting yourself. And that's what being selfish is all about, is, again, putting yourself first and understanding that you may lose some friends. You may start a little hate group on your behalf, but hey, you could tell them, take a number, stand in line, sit and wait patiently. But I'm going to go ahead, worry about me, focus on me, and get mine. Something that I've learned throughout my experience of protecting my space is that, I might have to withdraw myself from a lot of relationships or friendships just to keep myself from getting hurt or from falling flat on my face again and again and again and again. It's time to put on my big girl panties. Something that I'm also actively practicing is staying in my lane. I don't always have to involve myself in things. And I think that's where a lot of people get tripped up in, is they'll involve themselves in situations where it doesn't you don't necessarily need to hop over into someone else's lane. Like, again, you can be very discretionary about how you involve yourself. You don't need to be in everything. You don't need to be in everyone's business. You don't need to be in everyone's drama. Be selective about how you are helping people in their situations, because sometimes it's a trap. Be very selective and be very just aware of how you do things. You don't have to always pour yourself into everything. I'm noticing that I'm not in a lot of drama. If someone needs advice, of course, I'm here to give that to you. I'll check in here and there, but I'm not about to put myself on the line where I'm totally wrapped up in like, oh girl, let's go do a drive-by. Nope, nope. Let me talk you out of it, but don't involve me in that. Do not involve me in that, because that's just a continuous cycle. Something may come on down the line that I don't want to have my name in, or just be physically involved in. I don't. Stay in your lane and protect your space. While you're in your own space and in your own boundaries, it's also important that you continue to lift yourself up, not just withdrawing yourself from the world or just from other social interactions, but while you're in that your own space, create a space that's comfortable for you, something that you literally can go home and just be naked in. And I mean that literally and figuratively. Something that you can just be yourself in and not be scared of how you're feeling that day, not being judgmental with yourself, because why are we being scared of ourselves? Why are we being scared? Why are we being judgmental? Just, journal, meditate, talk to that friend, talk to God, talk to whoever. But while you have that space of your own boundaries, make sure that space is very positive, calming, reaffirming for you. However you want to set that space up for you, do it with a lot of intention. We can't have unproductivity. We can't have a devil's playground area. We can't have any of that. Whatever is positive to you, whatever is healthy for you, set that up, and don't be ashamed of that. You don't have to share that with anybody else in the world but you. And once you begin to protect your space, trust me, people will begin to follow suit, because you've already laid the ground rules about what it is that you will accept and what it is that you will not accept. And things will begin to fall into place. Or you might just have to begin to treat people accordingly. And that's okay. Because at the end of the day, we have to put ourselves first. We can't just have people treating us any type of ways. We are all jewels, okay? We are all precious beings. Our minds, our hearts, our bodies. Don't let people destroy that. Take charge. And more importantly, learn to say no. That is an exercise that people are so wishy-washy with. They'll come up with every other answer that's so indirectly synonymous to no. And it's just like, just say no. Just say no. No, I don't want to talk to you. No, you can't be in my life. No, I can't do this workload today. Give me another day. No, I don't want to be involved in this drama. No, I don't want to eat that today. And start saying yes to new things that will be beneficial to you in the long run. Things that you can do by yourself, and maybe also enjoy with a friend that also gets the picture. So this is your challenge for this week. Share this video with a friend that you know that you all need to start practicing more healthy habits and protecting your space. Work on that together so that you aren't on this journey alone. Yes, sometimes when you're on a journey, it is meant for you to be alone, but as we journey on your own journey, you begin to find people that are like-minded with you and that share the same intention as you. And it's important that you keep those people very, very close to you, because they get you, they understand you, and it's not like someone else is coming along and being like, oh, you've changed, oh, we don't got time for that, we do not have time for that. You both can hold each other accountable on this self-care journey. that you're embarking on. Alright guys, so as always, drop down below in my comment section what are some topics, some questions that you have about self-care. I would love to address them. Just so you know, there will be no video next week because it'll be Easter Sunday. So again, you have more than enough time to hit share, catch up on last week's video, and let me know what it is that you would like to see in future videos, and I will see you 2 Sundays from now. Have a fabulous week, and I will see you all next time. Bye.